so much who's come out to support our local and our library members, most importantly. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Eileen O'Neill, and it's with great pride that I am the president of this local. We are AFSCME Local 1891, and we are the backbone of this city. We are Evanston Public Library employees, and we are City of Evanston employees. We are one city and one union. We are not going anywhere, and nothing is going to break us apart. All of us as union represented employees of Evanston have always stood in solidarity against any proposal that could result in cuts to library services, hours, programs, and jobs. That's why we, library employees and city employees, are unified with our community of patrons and supporters to say no to the possible plan to split the library away from city union and city government. This plan would drive up costs to the library for infrastructure and services now provided by the city. This plan would open the door to privatization schemes of public funds. This plan would jeopardize library employees' jobs and benefits. This plan would potentially force cuts to library services that are beloved by the public. City services that are today provided to the library, IT, payroll, legal, human resources, care team, health and human services, snow removal, landscaping, HVAC, plumbing, electrical, engineering, fleet vehicles, free parking to all staff and board members, 2 city-owned buildings, the main library and Robert Crown, services supported by all of our members from across the entire city with a value of well over $1 million annually, and the library only pays $350,000 a year. If you're wondering how I got those numbers, we worked with the finance department. Why does the city give the library such a great deal? Why does the city give the library so much bang for the buck? Because we are partners, we are family, we are here for the community and the patrons. We are one city and one union.
One city, one union!
Especially now. Especially at a time when libraries across this country have come under political assault from extremists in Washington, D.C., it's more important now than ever to ensure stability, continuity, the strongest support for our libraries here in Evanston. For all of these reasons, we're calling for library trustees to strongly oppose any proposal to split the library away from the City of Evanston. We are AFSCME Local 1891, and we are the backbone of this city. One city, one union! One city, one union!
One union!
Now and forever. This petition is over 200 of our members. It broke the printer. I'm sorry the last few pages aren't here. These are just our members. We're now going public with the petition to see what the patrons and the City of Evanston residents feel about keeping our library with our city services. Thank you.
The next person, that the library would be able to pay library workers less by breaking us away from the rest of the city as a union. The consultant specifically stated that, quote, "It would be extremely beneficial if you could negotiate separately," unquote, with library workers, because the separation model anticipates that this would result in, quote, "a lower escalation rate for wages than if library workers remained part of the city union." The concept of receiving lower wages than other city workers going forward is obviously an unpopular idea among library staff. The presentation also posited that library workers would prefer having library-only HR staff and deemed relying on city HR, quote, "problematic." Again, this is an incorrect perception of the library staff's preferences. Even if we were to accept the premise that it is somehow problematic for library staff to have to send an email or dial a 4-digit extension number or walk the 3 whole blocks to City Hall to speak with City HR directly. The sheer number of grievances the union has had to file over library scheduling changes, unhealthy workplace environment complaints, and wrongful termination should give you some indication of why library workers prefer to deal with the city-wide HR staff that is not beholden to any single director or department. I appreciate the fact that the board and director chose to share the video of the presentation by Meristem Advisors with our library staff, and for this opportunity to share the views of library employees with you. I would encourage you to make the entire video public so that the Evanston community members can see the full presentation and judge for themselves whether they think a separation from the city is advisable or feasible. As for the library staff, we are categorically opposed to a separation from the rest of the city and our fellow union members.
Kelly, councilman for the First Ward, where this beautiful library is located. I've always been an enormous fan of libraries. Libraries, or Evanston libraries, are such critical third spaces for our city. They're really essential for the health of our community. And of course, I'm especially a big fan of this main library right here in the First Ward. But I want to say what really makes this place truly special is not just this beautiful building, but mostly it's the people who work here. It's our expert, dedicated, and caring library staff who are the heart of this institution and of our libraries. And I'm really grateful to them and to AFSCME Local 1891 for advocating for a strong library system to remain united with the city. I agree, I'm a big advocate of getting more funding for our library. I've made that clear, and I'm happy to advocate for more for our city, from our city. I absolutely believe in that. I'm here today, obviously, to stand proudly in support of our libraries and with our phenomenal staff and with AFSCME Local 1891. And I just want to say, as a council member, you know, our job is to really ensure that our city, via our city manager, to be clear, that city services and programs run well, and that important impactful decisions are really made with the best interest of our residents at heart. But also, it's on us, we are where the buck stops, again, via our city manager, to make sure that Evanston is a city where people desire to work. That it's a city that treats every employee with fairness, dignity, and respect. So I thank you for your service. I thank everybody who came out tonight to support our libraries, and especially our library staff. Thank you.
We are one city, one union, now and forever. I am going to say it to the board. So we are going to walk, we're going to march, only one love, from here to the library. We're meeting tonight because it's a board meeting tonight. We've signed up for public comment. That's right. We signed up for public comment. We're going to hand them the petition that over 200 of our members have signed. A lot of our library members have signed up for public comment to share their own thoughts. And we'll see if the board is still there when we get there. Their meeting starts at 6:30. We're going to do a couple chants on the way so they hear us coming. We're going to fill that boardroom, and we're going to fill the lobby.
One union, one city. One union, one city.
Way of saying time and wages stolen from library employees. Our staff and community cost to support programming, our staff and community would be better served if the library were to pay an extra few dollars. It would cost to support programming at times convenient to the community